First at 6, righting a wrong in the eyes of justice. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. New evidence freed a man sentenced to life in prison back in 2005. Kenneth Nixon was released this afternoon. The court overturned his conviction in a Detroit firebombing that killed 2 children nearly 16 years ago.
New evidence supporting his innocence outweighed the objections of the victim's heartbroken mom. 7 Action News reporter Brett KAST takes us to the prison in Ionia for Nixon's emotional reunion with his family.
The last time Kenneth Nixon threw a snowball, he was a teenager, but today is a 34-year-old man. He jumped in the snow, grabbed a handful, and threw it up in the air to celebrate his freedom.
We did it.
A mother hugging her son for the first time in 16 years. No longer behind bars, Kenneth Nixon is a free man.
I literally walked out of a 6x8 cage to this.
This welcome of family and friends comes 16 years after Nixon, then a teenager, was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Thank God, it's over.
Sorry.
Nixon was accused of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a home in Detroit, starting a fire that killed a 10-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl. The lone testimony that identified him now called into question, and an investigation by the Wayne County Conviction Integrity Unit found Nixon was innocent.
Justice for Mr. Nixon has finally been achieved.
Today, a judge agreed, wiping away all the charges and convictions, clearing Nixon's name.
Never gave up. I questioned it. I thought about it. I processed it. But I never gave up.
Outside the prison in Ionia, a joyous family reunited. But in the virtual court hearing, a mother left grieving.
And to know that you letting the murderer out, and he know deep down in his heart, but God knows the truth. 16
years ago, NAOMI VAUGHN thought she had closure for the death of her kids, and today the case and her wounds reopened.
I'm just begging you to feel, I'm asking anybody to put their stuff in my situation. Feel what I'm feeling. Just imagine how I feel.
I understand that she's a victim, and I get that, but Kenneth is also a victim.
16 years ago, a tragedy tore 2 families apart. But today, one of those families is reunited, giving a chance to move forward and hopefully to heal.
Thank God. That's all I can say. You know, he heard my prayers, he heard my cries, and he felt my pain. And ain't no more pain.
Nixon has retained civil rights attorney Wolf Mueller to pursue compensation for his time behind bars. Reporting here in Ionia, I'm Brett KAST, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. 28 people have been exonerated since Wayne County's Conviction Integrity Unit began in 2018. It investigates claims of innocence based on new evidence. Anyone associated with the case or a convicted person can petition for a review. It can be filed anytime after the conviction is final. The Michigan Attorney General formed a statewide Conviction Integrity Unit in 2019. The purpose? To deal with cases outside Wayne County that may have resulted in a wrongful conviction.